you're developing this like defense company that has all this technology. Don't you think maybe the Antichrist would be using your company? He's like, no, I don't see that. you gotta watch it. It's awesome.
Let me see it.
It's awesome.
Pull it up.
This is my very specific question for you, right? Is that you're an investor in AI. You're deeply invested in Palantir, in military technology, in technologies of surveillance, in technologies of warfare, and so on, right? And it just seems to me that when you tell me a story about the Antichrist coming to power and using the fear of technological change to sort of impose order on the world, I feel like that Antichrist would maybe be using the tools that you were building, right? Like, wouldn't the Antichrist be like, great, we're not going to have any more technological progress, but I really like what Palantir has done so far, right?
Yeah,
isn't that a concern? Wouldn't that be the irony of history would be that the man publicly worrying about the Antichrist accidentally hastens his or her arrival?
There are all these different scenarios. I obviously don't think that that's what I'm doing.
To be clear, I don't think that's what you're doing either. I'm just interested in how you get to a world willing to submit to permanent authoritarian rule.
Well, but
doesn't have an answer.
But again, there are these different gradations of this we can describe. But is this so preposterous, what I've just told you, as a broad account of the stagnation that the entire world has submitted for 50 years to peace and safetyism? This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. The slogan of the Antichrist is peace and safety, and we've submitted.
I mean, and you know what? It's scary to be alive, but at the same time, it's like, this is where you are. This is where we are. And most people just want to take care of their families, They just want to get home and get their kids safe and get them fed, and yeah. What's their relationship to Hamas? Do you feel any relationship to Hamas and the people? Did you see, did you perform any surgeries on any Hamas military? What was that like there?
I mean, I did not see any combatants. We don't know who's a combatant or not. But no, I did not treat any Hamas. I did ask the local people, what are your thoughts about Hamas? And, at the end of the day, I would say some of them support them. Some of them don't. At the end of the day, they're a political entity in Gaza. They were democratically elected, I think, back in the 2000s. You're going to have every type of opinion on that. Just like in America, you have different political factions. And so over there, it's a political faction. Obviously, in America, they're considered a terrorist organization, but locally, they're not, right? So, but yeah, just to answer your question, no, I did not see any or treat any obvious combatants.
Yeah, I was just curious if you see any of their military guys over there.
Yeah, I don't. I thought about that when I was there. I don't think they're stupid enough to come to the hospital because they know that drone is watching.
Oh,
and I don't think they would risk the hospital being bombed. But granted, Israel has done that to other hospitals already.
Yeah.
I think it's intentional systemic collapse of the healthcare system, and it's perfect. Right now we're talking about famine, but this famine is not random. It was engineered. It starts months ago, right? Your body doesn't starve overnight. It takes 3 or 4 months for all your calories to go away, your glycogen storage in your liver.